Good morning. What's going on, you guys? A few minutes early. Yesterday didn't happen. Such is life and being home with all the kiddos. But this week, guys, it's been so good. This BOGO week has been awesome. I love how they offered that BOGO box at the beginning of the week. These lives I'm going to be saving for you for an ebook that you get at the end when you purchase the BOGOs, which I'm excited to have together for you. My shirt says, but first, coffee. And coffee. What's in your guys' coffee? I want to know how you make your coffee. I ran out of the creamer that I always use. It's literally just called keto creamer, but the macros are awesome on it. Typically, I put a drop of cinnamon essential oil in it and then stir it up with a little frother. So good. Today it was a drop of cinnamon and some unsweetened almond milk. All right. Hey Instagram, hey Facebook. All right, so today is day 4 of doTERRA's BOGO week. And today it's buy a spearmint to get a lemon and a eucalyptus for free. So I was kind of looking through my reference book and getting, like, I use these oils on the daily, right? So I just use them all the time. But I wanted to use my reference book, pull out some uses I may not have thought of for you, grab some recipes, maybe just off the top of my head, and wanted to share these with you. So I'm going to try to keep this to about like 10, 12 minutes. Good morning, Jen. How's it going? So let me just get right into this. I'm going to talk about spearmint, and then I'm going to talk about lemon and eucalyptus, and teach you real quick the best way to grab them. So first thing I want to mention is spearmint. So spearmint, the whole plant is steam distilled when we think about spearmint, and it's exactly like what you would expect the gum to smell like. So it's spearmint, but it's very intense. And honestly, I actually didn't like this oil until, I don't know, like 2 years ago. So in the beginning, I actually didn't like it. And now I cannot get enough of spearmint. It is like so good. So I'm going to teach you some of the ways I've been using it. Gosh, my voice is going from, excuse me, from all week talking. But some of its top uses, so this is one you can use aromatically, you can use it topically, and you can use it internally. And just a quick side note, with doTERRA's oils, I'm talking specifically about doTERRA's oils. So with these oils, you can actually use them internally because of doTERRA's CPTG, or Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade type of oil. So make sure you know that I'm talking specifically about doTERRA oils. Some of the spearmint's top uses are helping soothe upset stomachs or nausea. So think of it as a different peppermint. Instead of using peppermint, maybe you'll reach for spearmint. It helps calm stress and nervous issues. You can use it for cooling. So like peppermint is, you can also use it for cooling. You can use it for respiratory support. And it's also emotionally the oil of confident speech. So how to use it? Diffusing it, it's in my diffuser right now. It's one of my all-time favorite things to diffuse. That citrus bloom that you got yesterday, add 3 drops of spearmint and 3 drops of citrus bloom. 100% my favorite blend right now, though, is about 3 drops of spearmint and 3 drops of citrus bliss. So good. Or spearmint and wild orange, about 3 drops each. Another really good blend is 2 or 3 drops each of spearmint, tangerine, and lime. So that's another good blend. You can, so when you diffuse it, you're going to get the aromatic benefits of the respiratory support, of the emotional support, and even when you smell it, it's going to help you with the digestive support as well. So It's also the oil of confident speech. So I have my spearmint right here. And one of my favorite ways to use this is just to grab it, put it up in my hand, and roll it over my throat. It opens up your airways and helps you breathe a lot better. But emotionally, this helps us get from kind of like stuck in our speech to more confident, clarity, to courageous. So rubbing that over our throat is really beautiful. There's also from a book called I Am Fabulous by Desiree, and I'm butchering her last name, but Maganog. She has a speaker's blend where she blends, I have it on my phone. It was lavender, which I'm using for Instagram, so I can't get it. But it was lavender, Hawaiian sandalwood, spearmint. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look it up for you. I didn't write it down because it was in my phone. I'm not thinking straight yet, clearly. But using it as that speaker's blend and applying it over your throat. Grab a 10 ml empty roller bottle, something like just an empty roller bottle. You can get them from doTERRA's website, you can get them on Amazon, and put those oils in there and apply it. And when you do that, so taking yourself from kind of like a jumbling mess to being able to focus, and mentally this is going to be helpful to give you that clarity and help you keep going. So that's the speaker's blend. You can use it as a breath refresher or a drop under your tongue, so that these bottles, actually, you can get them with the little spray things on top from Amazon, and adding like 10 drops of spearmint to one of those with some water, topping it off with water, and using it as a breath refresher, or maybe witch hazel instead and using it as a spritzer to cool you down, are just some super simple ways to use spearmint and get them into your everyday uses. So that is spearmint. The next one you are getting for free is, so when you buy spearmint, you're going to get, thank you, good morning, you are going to get eucalyptus and lemon for free. So eucalyptus is steam distilled, and some of its top uses are helping ease congestion and coughs. It opens up your airways. It's one that you don't want to take internally, so you can actually use eucalyptus aromatically and topically. It's also a cleaning disinfectant, which I learned this morning. Good morning, Emily, how's it going? So how to use it? I love to take, I love to put a drop of eucalyptus on the shower floor. There's always a bottle of eucalyptus, which is probably where it is right now, in my shower. So turning it on, you're getting water all hot, you're gonna put 2 to 4 drops of eucalyptus on the shower floor. And I have actually had some friends reach out about like their children being congested, and same answer. Maybe not for like super young children, but just as like my kids, I would do it for them right now. Just putting a couple drops of eucalyptus on that shower floor helps open up the airways. And then using that steam, just using it with some extra help there from the steam. You can make a roller. You can do about 5 drops in a 10 ml roller, roll it on their feet, on their chest, down the spine. So this is for like, I don't know, I maybe would do it on super tiny baby. There's gentler oils like cardamom that help support the respiratory system in tiny babies. I don't know, Declan and I would have probably started this 2 or 3 years old with him. Roll it on his feet, his chest, down his spine. You can put it in a diffuser. So diffusing eucalyptus is beautiful. Diffusing that with lemon is going to make a really opening, really gorgeous blend for you guys. For a really super chesty cough. So just for me, these coughs going around that we just can't get rid of. 10 drops each, copaiba, frankincense, eucalyptus, and lemon. That's going to help just kind of help you bring stuff up and get rid of those coughs. It's the oil of wellness emotionally. So emotionally, eucalyptus helps encourage those who believe they must get sick to take a break. overcome that belief pattern. So I don't know how many times I've personally thought that myself, and I went through a huge issue with this myself, where it was my belief that I had to keep going until I got sick, and when I got sick, that's when I could take a break. So I learned this, something new this morning. This is from my book, Emotions and Essential Oils, which you can just get on Amazon. And this one, one of the best ways to help facilitate that type of healing using eucalyptus is diluting 2 to 4 drops with carrier oil, such as fraction coconut oil, and apply over your lungs, your chest, or your throat. So the theme with these oils today is kind of congestion and opening up and taking us from like this state of like stuckness to being open and sharing, right? Okay, so that's your eucalyptus. I'm sure if you guys have any ways you would love to use eucalyptus, let me know in the comments. And maybe a good diffuser blend that you love. I personally like to diffuse it with lemon. Like when I'm cleaning, popping lemon and eucalyptus in the diffuser would be good. Oh, and I mentioned it's a disinfectant. So you can use this in a spray bottle. Do about 10 to 15 drops of eucalyptus in a spray bottle, top it off with water, and you've got yourself a cleaner, or add it to your cleaner. Oh, so I had mentioned spearmint and citrus bliss. I want to circle back to this. You can play around when you make your own cleaners. So typically I just use the On Guard cleaner concentrate. You use about 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons in a spray bottle. doTERRA sells these amazing mister bottles. There's actually some on my Instagram stories right now. You can see them. And you can play around with the different scents that you make. And so one of my favorites is adding 10 drops each of spearmint and citrus bliss to that On Guard cleaner concentrate bottle. So it's super inexpensive. These cleaners smell amazing. You're cleaning and you're like getting excited because every time you spray it, it smells good. So you like want to clean more. It's kind of like a nice way to trick your brain into cleaning more. But wrapping that back around to this lemon and eucalyptus, you could totally do the same thing. 10 drops each, lemon and eucalyptus in your On Guard cleaner bottle. It would just make for a good way to kind of like freshen up your cleaning system. You can change with the seasons. It was last Christmas time-ish, I put a couple drops of cinnamon in it. So it's a really good one to just like switch up as you're going throughout the seasons. Just change up what you're doing. So the last oil is lemon, and lemon is cold pressed from the peels, from the rinds. And it takes 45 lemons to produce 115 ml bottle of lemon, which I thought was an interesting fun fact. Lemon top uses are for focus, for help easing congestion, for calming down runny noses, soothing allergy symptoms. You can use it as a furniture polish. You can use it as a window cleaner. You can use it for cleansing. It's super supportive of the kidney. Good morning, Mela. So how to use it? You are going to be taking this one internally a lot. So this is an oil that comes with a lot of the first basic kits. And it's also an oil I order almost every single month because I use it so much. So the 15 ml bottle has about 250 drops in it. And I literally use that much every month. So this is one of my swell bottles. And I will keep my bottle of lemon next to where I fill this up. And I'll do about 2 drops in the morning, fill up my filtered water into here, and then every time I drink it, I'll probably add another 1 to 2 drops of lemon every other time I fill up my water bottle. And just a little like side note on water, don't let it go empty. So if it gets down to like here and you're kind of just slacking and don't want to fill it up, get up and fill it up. And when you have a full water bottle next to you, you're going to drink more. So good little tip to drink more water. And actually, a friend of mine was telling me she loves to put spearmint in her water, which I'd never thought about. So that might be a good thing to try as well. Good morning, Steve. How's it going? So, some actual ways, like how are you going to use this besides putting it in your water? When you put it in your water, the limonene content in it is really cleansing. It's beautiful for your body, super cleansing. So focus. So I mentioned lemon is the oil of focus, and to use it that way, I love to diffuse it. Put 2 to 3 drops each lemon, rosemary, and peppermint in your diffuser. And I know we're all basically working from home right now. All the kids are working next to you or trying to. I don't know. I'd love to hear how it's going in your house, because I feel like every day it's just a little bit different over here. Some days we get a lot of stuff done, and days like yesterday, I just escaped and went for a run. So today we got a little bit more work to do. So I'm going to put in a beautiful diffuser blend and just in the kids' room where we do their work and get them going. So this will be a good one. The lemon, peppermint, and rosemary, which are all great for concentration, great for focus, and those. So that blend is just kind of a fun one to start using in your office. You can use lemon for cleaning. Add 10 to 15 drops in a spray bottle of half water, half vinegar, and use it as a window cleaner. You can add it to something like olive oil for a furniture polish. You can dilute it. And so if I were to grab like one of my small spoons, I'd get a scoop of coconut oil, put a drop of lemon in it. And like when we have those like nasty noses that don't ever stop running, just do a little that dilution over your nose, and it helps stop it. Fun tip for use of the kids. I do need to mention though that it is an oil that you don't want to put on your skin and then go out in the sun. So if you've ever used lemon essential oil to lighten your hair and you've dripped it down your arms, or if you've cut lines and put it in your Corona bottle out on the boat and notice like dark streaks down your arm, it's because there's a photosensitivity with citrus. So you don't want to use lemon, get it on your skin, go out in the sun. However, that being said, you can use it to your advantage. With all of us blondes not being able to head to the salon right now, make yourself a little spritzer bottle, or like a salt spray. Add some warm water, some salt, a few drops of lemon, maybe a little bit of your favorite hair serum in a little spritzer bottle, and spray it in your hair and go lay out. And then there you go, blonde hair for less than the cost of the salon. There we go. So those are the notes that I had for you guys today. Tried to keep it nice and short, talking through 3 oils. So we have, again, we have buy a spearmint, get a eucalyptus, and a lemon for free. And I want to mention the best way to purchase this is if you already have an account, open up your account, log in at doTERRA.com. I love the Loyalty Rewards program through doTERRA. So if you have an account, it's one of the best benefits because it allows you to order below wholesale. So if that's you, I would stock up on this one. Your lemon's one you're going to use all the time. Eucalyptus is one that is just such a gorgeous thing to diffuse, and spearmint, I hope you're as obsessed with it as I am. It is that good. So you log in, you can order. I honestly don't know the limits. I want to say it's 3, but I could be wrong. And log in, place your order. And if you don't have an account yet, I can put a link in the comments below. So this is a really awesome way to get started, even if you just want to start with just these oils. You're going to grab your wholesale account because you're going to order again. You're going to get 25% discount. The link I'll post in the comments. And you'll have access to my Natural Visionaries Facebook community. We'll do about a 20-minute welcome call with you where I walk you through how to use your oils. We'll come up with a routine for you to use them. So you'll have access to all the team programs for free. So it's totally worth grabbing your wholesale membership with us. So I'll put a couple options in the links here on Facebook. And I'm going to strip this off Facebook and email it out as well for those of you guys who missed it. So feel free to comment or message me with any questions. And thank you for having your coffee with me this morning. Have a wonderful day.